Lamplight presents Love or Nearest Offer by Adèle Geras. Narrated by Jenny Funnell. Spring. Iris. There were times when Iris Atkins felt old. Holly and Dom, who worked with her at Robinson and Tyler estate agents, looked a great deal younger. Holly was 24, a techno-whiz who rode a motorbike and emphasised the teenage look by gelling her hair into forbidding spikes, though they tended to flop by the end of the day. Dom resembled someone from a boy band, which went down well with female customers of a certain age, and even though many people thought he was 19, he was, in fact, 29. I'm only 3 years older, Iris thought, but I look like his mother. That wasn't quite true, but she certainly qualified as a very much older sister. On good days, she liked to think of herself as a slightly dishevelled Amelia Fox, but today she felt like a small blonde person who hadn't had time to wash her hair before work because she'd been busy having a row with the man who used to be her boyfriend. There was also this. When her friends started talking about their children, their mortgages, or their husbands, Iris realised that being totally unencumbered by such things at the age of 32 was much more common than it used to be, but still a little odd. To hear them talk, she thought, anyone would think I was on the shelf, past it, doomed to a single life forever. That wasn't strictly true. She'd been living with Neil for more than 6 months, but as of this morning, that was over. She sighed, gritted her teeth and thought, I'm not going to cry now. She'd kept it together since coming into the office rather late at 9:30. This morning, almost before they were both properly awake, she and Neil had quarrelled bitterly. She'd thrown as many of her things as she could manage into a suitcase and flung it into the back of her car. I missed my shower and you've made me late for work as well, she'd shouted as she left the flat. Thanks a bunch. On the way to Robinson and Tyler, she'd calmed down a bit. Still, today had been awful. She'd sleepwalked through the morning. Fortunately, her only house showing was in an hour at 2:30. Holly and Dom were absorbed in something or other, which was quite unusual for lunchtime on Friday, when work normally began to wind down a little. Bruce was on the phone.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?